Good morning, everyone. This is Linda, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. I stopped by today because I want to share with you how to save many of your plants. But first, if you are not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will be sharing my Zone 9 garden. Yay! 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 Let's get on with the video. I like to harvest the more fluffy butterfly pea flowers. Now the ones that's not fluffy is the ones that I missed the day before, right? So I just let them stay, and what happens is they will produce a seed pod. So it's still a win-win, right? It's still a win-win situation. And these babies are just gorgeous, gorgeous. And as you can see, the seed pod, I have lots and lots of seed pods coming on. Well, they're on, and now they are turning brown, which that's what I'm looking for. Right, so there is so many of them still on, but I'm gonna leave a lot, and those are the ones that's gonna continue to make more beans, which is seeds. Yeah, we're gonna get more seeds. Let's see what this one here. Yeah, baby. And that's my harvest for today. Yeah, so now I have about 4 bags, the small Dollar Tree bags, brown paper bags of butterfly peas, and they are nice and dry, and I'm gonna make some tea today. Why not? They are gorgeous, gorgeous little flowers that have so many beautiful medicinal benefits. So I want to thank Growing Out the Box. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the scientific part of these beautiful flowers. Sometimes many of us know one thing about these flowers, and not knowing all of the benefits, right? So I love the gardening community because, we can learn from each other. It doesn't matter if you are a new gardener or a seasoned gardener. We can still learn from one another, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna go in. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you. So this is my bread maker, and Jada made her a loaf of bread yesterday, and she brought it to her house. Yeah. So today after school, she is going to make me a loaf of bread, and I'm excited because I love it. She did give me some of her bread, but I told her I want my own, please. And I'm gonna have some of this. I want this taste of agave, amber agave in my bread, and that's what she's gonna do for me. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna share it. All right. Yeah. I want to thank my niece and nephew, Cheryl and Chris from Back to Our Roots Homestead. Thank you for my bread maker. Oh, baby, I love it. Absolutely. It is wonderful, and it makes the best bread. Yeah. So these are my beans that I have been just enjoying, family. I've been enjoying these beans. But one thing I forgot that I did, I dropped some Oriental wonder beans in here. Now, Oriental wonder beans are like the asparagus bean. They are very, very long. But listen, don't allow them to get as long as they can get, because if you do, they are not good. They are not tasty. They will be leathery. So this is the way that flower on that plant will look, like this, right? This is the way it will look. And you know that that is one of the asparagus bean or Oriental wonder beans. That's the way she looked. Now, I did harvest one the other day, and I ate it with my little stir fry I had of these babies. Now, today, I'm going to harvest about 20 of these beans because, yeah, I want it again for lunch, yo. I want them again. Yeah. And they are so good. Listen, I may even drop some more beans. I have some jade beans that my nephew Chris from Back to Our Roots Homestead sent me. I think I have a couple more jade beans. So I'm going to drop those beans, y'all. Let me see if I have another Oriental wonder bean in this container. All right, guys, I'm sorry about that, sun, but this is an Oriental wonder bean. Now, it will get a little longer than this and a little fatter than this, but you don't want it to get to its full size. Now, if you miss one or two and it gets to the full size, let it stay on the plant and then use the seeds as seeds, right? But I want it a little bit bigger than this, and then I will take her off and I will eat it. I will eat it, baby. Yeah. So this is my harvest of beans for today. And let me just say to you all, you are looking at my lunch and dinner. Well, part of it. This is going to be the vegetable portion of it. They were so good when I stir fried the other ones I harvest with some onions and bell peppers, and it was so good till we're gonna do it again. Yeah, and that is enough for lunch and dinner for me. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, I got it. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's go and bring these goodies inside. These are my butterfly peas and my purple beans. Yeah, I'm going to bring them inside now. Mustard green, baby. That's mustards. Yeah. So this is my moringa tree. I wanted to share this. Sorry about that. This is one of the pods. Look how big she is. And as you can see, they are turning brown. And that's what I'm looking for. You could literally feel the seeds in this pod. They're so big. That's the thing about the moringa seeds. They're really fat, right? And you just want them to get nice and thick and brown in there to have healthy seeds, right? Yeah. But today, I'm going to get some of these for eating. Not the seeds, but some moringa and some flowers. Yeah. And there's more of the pods there. There's a brown one up there. You see that? She is nice and crusty, right? That is really cool. We'll be getting her down. But sometimes they will fall if a bird land on it or something and knock it off. But that's cool. And here's more. They are really getting big and healthy. And that's the thing. I like to let them stay on the tree until they fully turn brown, just like this one. And that means the seeds will be very matured. And when you drop them, yes, they will produce a tree. And that's what I want. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go get something to eat. So today I'm going to take the blossom off of 2 of my plantains. Now, I'm taking these, whoa, I'm taking the blossom off. So now the plant can put all its energy into the plantains. So there's two of them. There's the other one right here. Yeah. Get that off. Boom. She's gonna start dripping juicy, juicy stuff. Right? Yeah. But they are doing so good. So good up there. And there's more over there. But they, that's the bees, y'all. Yeah, they don't like nothing I'm doing over here. So I'm about to move out their business. All right, let me go. What I wanted to say is that you take the blossom off, and then the plant will put all its energy into the plantains, so they can get nice and fat. Now, I've seen some recipes where people eat these blossoms, but family, listen. I see some people cook these and say it's like fish. I don't know. Well, I'm going to save them, and I'm going to see if I want to try this, right? But if I don't try it, they will be going in my super juice because they are full of potassium and other nutrients and minerals that's going to help my plants. One way or the other, they're going to be used. All right? So, this is the time of day that I like to transplant my vegetables, which is in the late part of the evening. And what that does is that helps this plant with transplant shock. So I wait till late in the evening or on a cloudy day that's maybe it's drizzling. So if it's drizzling, baby, I'm gonna run out here and try to get some plants in the soil, right? And another thing I like to do is when I'm transplanting is I like to transplant my vegetables when they are very small. So when you transplant your vegetables and they're small, what that does, that helps them not go through so much transplant shock if they're really small. Because sometimes the bigger they are, the more stress they will go through when you are transplanting them, right? And so this is why I like to try to get them in before they get too big, like this one. Now, to some people that's not big at all, but for me, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. But you know, the smaller your plant is, the less transplant shock it'll go through. I'm gonna take that leaf off. Yeah, right. And this is just what I do. You know, is it the way? No, baby. Oh my God, something went on with that dog. No, it is not the way. It's just my way. That's all. If you were here, if you saw the video when I did the double air lay, the next day I shared where my plants went through the air lays that I did. They went through transplant shock. Even though I planted them, I took them off. I took them off the plant late in the evening, right? They still went through transplant shock. So, what I do to eliminate transplant shock, yeah, I'm going to share it with you, what I do. Now, I find that this helps me the most of what I do when my plants go into transplant shock. But anyway, there they are. These are cabbages. Now, this last cell here have ants in it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this one and I'm going to put it in here until I get the ants out. I'm going to go get some diatomaceous earth and put in there. But I'm going to put her in here until I get it, because I don't want her just sitting out. No way. So I'm going to go get some water. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to water it in, and then it's going to be great. So this is what I do when my plants go into transplant shock. Check it out. So this is some plants that I just transplanted from my little grow bag, and this is the way they're looking. Now, I planted them in the bed yesterday evening, right? So some of them look really good, and some of them, their leaves are really still droopy. So this is what I do to save my plants from dying because they're trying to save a leaf. I just cut those leaves off. The ones that is really, really droopy, I just cut them off. And that will help this plant grow bigger leaves. They're going to grow those leaves back. But instead of your plant trying to save the leaf, she will now grow the leaves, and you will not lose your plant. Okay? But these are the ones that I cut off. And now they're going to do so much better. So much better. See, can I get this out of there? That's a nice kohlrabi right there. But anyway, there they are now. And this is the way you save your plants, right? So let me show you another plant that I took the leaves off. So this is a mustard green, and her leaves were big, and when I transplanted her, the next day the leaves were dying. So I cut them off, and now she's growing them back. And this is how you save your plants. If you leave the leaves on, the plant will literally die trying to save a plant. So take the leaves off and let her thrive. Right? All right, family. This is the hummingbird moth. It's late in the evening, and I walked out to my garden, and there she is. Usually, I find the hummingbird moths in my moringa tree, but today she's all over the zinnias and the butterfly pea flowers. This is the thing that I know. If you want beautiful insects like this in your garden, plant the food that they love. And this is why you see this hummingbird moth in my garden. When you plant what they love, they will show up. Yeah. This is my pineapple pear tree. And last night on my live, many of us was talking about how our trees were putting on flowers. Well, family, as I said, this is my pineapple pear tree, and what you see here is pears. I not only have flowers, but the pears is showing up. I have many beneficial insects, and they are doing what they do over here. And there we go. We have pears. It's October 27, 2024. We got pears, family.